going to talk about metric measurement now. We've talked about customary measurement already, but the rest of the world uses metric measurement as their way of measuring different things. They use this for length, for capacity, and for weight. The metric measurement system uses a base 10 conversion. This is just like when we talked about converting from powers of 10 or multiplying and dividing powers of 10. When we do the metric conversion, we look at different units. The major units are meter for length, liter for volume, and gram for mass or weight. With these come different prefixes, and those are what we're going to focus on today. The different prefixes are kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, and milli. Those are the different prefixes that go with our units. So remember, our units are meter for length, liter for volume or capacity, and gram for mass or weight. With these, we use our different prefixes. These prefixes are what we just have to memorize. I know you've heard me talk about how sometimes we just have to memorize some things. We have to accept it and just move on. And for this, we have a nice little acronym. This acronym is King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. And you're going to get frustrated with me because I'm going to tell you that you have to say unusually really weird. So, it's going to go something like this. King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. Let's do it again. King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. There's a reason that we say unusually really weird, and we're going to get to that. But for now, let's look at our metric system. So, we have our metric system laid out, and it goes, King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. This is an acronym. That means that we have silly words that go together as a sentence that actually mean something different. And they're going to mean our prefixes to our different units. So we have kilo, hecto, and deca. Then we have our units, and then deci, centi, and milli. Our units, or unusually, are different than everything else. And that's because they're our units. They go by themselves. There isn't a prefix for it. For our units, we have meters for length, liters for liquid volume or capacity, and we have grams for mass and weight. With our units, we add our different prefixes. So, for our units, we have kilometers, hectometers, decameters, decimeters, centimeters, and millimeters. For volume, we have kiloliters, hectoliters, decaliters, deciliters, centiliters, and milliliters. For grams, we have kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. All of these prefixes go with our units. But we can't forget that our units have a spot all by themselves. That's why we say King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. The reason we say unusually, very weird and kind of annoying, is because we can't forget that they have a spot for themselves. So for liters, we have kiloliters, hectoliters, decaliters, liters, deciliters, centiliters, and milliliters. For meters, we have kilometers, hectometers, decameters, meters, decimeters, centimeters, milliliters. For grams, we have kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, grams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. We can't forget that there is a spot just for our units. When we write this out, we write it out like this. King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. Kilo, hecto, deca, unit, deci, centi, milli. And our units are meters for length, liters for liquid volume, and grams for mass and weight. Okay,